We're not live until I say we're live.
We're live.
Oh, we're live. Good afternoon. What is it, dusk out there right now? Or is it still daylight as fuck?
It's still pretty bright. We're in that time of the year.
Good bright day, everyone. This is episode 79 of fucking Pillar Talk. I just talked about Pillar Talk to my fucking my psychotherapist today. That's cool. Okay. I'm sitting here with TJ Sloan. What's up, TJ Sloan?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm I should probably brand myself as a vocalist. I don't know that I can consider myself a musician just because like my instrument playing skills are next to none. So I'm a vocalist, singer-songwriter, if you will. And for the past couple of years now, I've been establishing myself on stages pre-COVID and on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, all that good stuff. Just trying to get my sound out there, get my music out there, and hopefully connect with people.
That song, Lovely.
Yeah.
It was the best song ever. I love that song.
Thank you.
I really do. How did that come together? That song, Lovely.
So like many of the songs on that album, First Impressions, I had written them a couple years ago. Lovely was one of the more recent ones, but still a couple years back. We're looking at like 2018, 2019 that I started writing that one. And it was the beginning line that first popped into my head. You know what I mean? I think I was driving or something like that. I was living in Bowling Green at the time, so I was on my way home from work, and I just got that, "You look so beautiful in that dress.
Holy shit.
I want to see it off." You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like, that line right there, I want that to drop panties. Like, that's what I want that line to do.
My panties dropped. Yeah. They were soaked. They were on the floor, bro. I was like, where's this guy at, dude? You can really sing, too.
Thank you.
Holy shit, bro.
I hope so, man.
That was your real voice.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't really fucking do shit with no vocals on that, dude. You know, because
you blew his mind when he just heard you right now, because that's how it sounds on the YouTube.
On the track?
Yeah. It's I wanted to just get out of here. I just wanted to run.
Dude, you don't know how many days he's told me. I put the song on and he's like, "Dude, I really want to kiss this man."
No homo.
I take that as a compliment.
No, dude, that's totally great, dude.
I hear you.
I was like, how did he fucking think of this, dude? And fucking when Nino was on here, he was like, "Dude, that song is fire." He showed it to us first, and we were like, "Oh my god, I love this song." I think, didn't we play it on one of the episodes that Nino was on?
Yeah, we played it on Nino played it.
Nino played the song. We just got this done, and we just released this or something like that.
Yeah.
And we played it, and I was like,
he was hyping you up.
That's good.
Yeah.
We usually hype each other up quite a bit. I would not be where I am without Nino. He has been able to make all the musical dreams I have possible because he can, production wise, he can do it all. You know what I mean? He does it all.
I see in that roller coaster video, I see he pushed you fast enough in that cart to make your hair go back. And
he did.
Yeah.
And it was a windy day. So I think that helped him out a little bit. But
right. That was funny. I was like, this motherfucker's talking about a roller coaster. He's just skipping along the line in a fucking in a
shopping cart,
just chilling.
Yeah, that's it. I have to give credit to Ryan Nichols on that one, the cinematographer for it and director. He came up with that idea. I said I'd love to do a music video for Roller Coaster, but I don't have any ideas of anything I can do besides going to Cedar Point and paying through the nose to get into the park early and film in front of some of those coasters. That'd be so cool. And we're like, okay, well, we don't have the budget for that. Yeah. And Ryan's like, I got another idea that could be really small scale, really cool, just fun. And I'm like, he told me about it, and I'm like, let's do it. And it was a really good time.
Did it work? How many places did you go and film that?
2. We went to Monroe in Michigan, and we went to the Meijer in Monroe, and we stole a shopping cart, and we took it across the street to a trailer park to film some of it there. We actually got kicked out of that trailer park. So we had to leave.
Shamrock Village?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was called.
It's
right across the street.
Meijer?
Yeah. That must have been what it was then.
Yeah, my cousin lived in there. Yeah, they're strict in that.
Yeah, they were. They did not appreciate us in there. They were not happy with
y'all
us,
can get out.
Yeah, that's what it was, man. They said you're gonna need to leave the premises. I'm like, ooh, okay. So
you're filming your fucking music videos and shit. Not on this property.
That's what they said for real.
Jesus, they didn't want no hoodlums in there. Apparently,
no.
You guys stole a car. You guys are a bunch of hoodlums.
Yeah, we're criminals.
Right. So when did you when did you start singing?
I have honestly been singing since I was probably like 12 or 13, somewhere around there. I mean, I've always kind of sang a little bit, sang along to songs and stuff. But my sister was the only one that she was like, Tej, you're really good. And I'm like, okay, like you have to say that. You're my sister. You know what I mean? Then my mom at some point, she was like, you're really good. And then I'm like, maybe I should try out for my school's choir. And I think that's when I really started to like come into my own as like as realizing that I could sing, you know what I mean? Yeah. That I could actually sing. And then my high school, in high school, rather, my senior year, I performed the song Boyfriend, an acoustic version of Boyfriend by Justin Bieber for the school. And my voice actually cracked in the middle of it, but it didn't matter. People loved it anyways. People were like losing their shit. And so I said to myself, I want to feel like this all the time. I want to sing in front of a bunch of people, but I want it to be my music. You know what I mean? I want it to be my ideas and my songs.
So high school is what? High school talent show is what made
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And then after that, I spent several years not really sure where to go or what to do with music. And then I actually started getting connected to people through Reddit. I started getting connected to some producers through Reddit who were like, hey, I have this beat, but I need someone to sing or rap on it. And so I linked up with this guy named Kojo. He actually lives up in Michigan too. He's not as far away as I thought he was. And we got together and started working on some different tracks. And I created my first EP called Home. And I put that out just kind of hoping, fingers crossed, could I make music a career? Like, could I actually do this? And people loved it. You know what I mean? And I said, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to really do this for real. So here we are, like two and a half years later since Home released.
Oh, okay.
And I've released, just a bunch since then. So
what's your goal? Like how much, like, do you release like one every month or something like that?
I was releasing quite a bit, actually 2020 was probably my biggest year because I released my EP Afflictus. Then I released Don't Want You Back. I released a single with Nino when the pandemic first started called FaceTime, where the song Kiss Me Through the Phone?
Yeah.
We wanted to make that like modern, you know what I mean? Like can we make love over FaceTime? That's what it was about. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so Nino and I worked together on that. And then I released Louder, which was a single in 2020. And then my EP Totally Over It, which kind of went with Afflictus. It was kind of the sequel to it, if you will, about the same like relationship breakup, whatnot. And then I said, okay, now I want to take a step back. I want to work on a full album. And then First Impressions is, I think, the only thing I've released here in 2021 so far.
Oh, that's new.
First Impressions is a full album that's new as of like, what was the release date? March 19th, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's like, it's pretty new. You know what I mean? It's only about a month old yet. So still trying to promote that as much as I can, get that out there as much as I can. Because I'm so proud of the tracks that are on First Impressions. I've been proud of everything I've made, but First Impressions, like I said, are tracks that I've had in my pocket. Like Roller Coaster, for example, was in my pocket since before high school. It was about my first crush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So having those songs in my pocket for so long and finally getting to bring them to life makes First Impressions a project that I'm probably most proud of.
Okay. Well, it's doing really good.
Thank you. It is doing pretty well.
Lovely is my like top 5 favorite songs of all time.
Let's go. I love that. I absolutely love that.
I like the motherfuckers that sing. I like this shit. Like, okay, and I know sometimes you can play with the voice and make anybody sound like anything.
That's true.
But when you come on here and said it did it for real, I was like, it's the best song ever, dude. That's the hands down best song I ever listened to.
We can play it at some point today.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I would like to play that. I was going to ask you that today to play the song.
Yeah.
Because that's like, not only I want to spotlight you for doing it, but I want to this is a really fucking awesome song, and I would like to listen to it again, dude.
Okay, I'm down with that.
It's in his playlist.
Yeah,
like for real, and it's for real.
That's
beautiful, and I love that song. I love it. You guys will fucking understand when we get to it.
And then the drop too. The drop of it is what really gets me. You know what I mean? Like, because the thing that hyped me up most about this album is, for a lot of my previous releases, I spent a lot of time as just the vocalist and singer songwriter. You know what I mean? And with this album, I kind of helped Nino with a little bit of the production. Like I said, what if we did this here? Like, how can you make that go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's like, I can do that. And there it is. And I'm like, you can make all these things happen. Like, you're so incredible. And so he is
very talented.
He's very talented. And then I was able to put in like that vocal sample that I want to make you feel, you know what I mean? Like that part in the drop. It
sounded like a radio, like a staticky, you know, it was sweet as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, like a robot-y, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I wanna make you. Yeah, dude.
It's such a vibe. Such
I do
a vibe.
not sound like you, bro.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, but I try, and that's okay.
Yeah, everyone should sing. I fully believe that everyone should sing. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. Everyone should sing because it's such a good release.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? To be driving down the road and have your favorite
I'm the best rapper alive when I'm driving.
Yes,
dude.
exactly.
That's fucking murder me, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go down as the greatest of all time. I got 3 platinum albums right now. You know, that's when I'm in the shower. I like listening to soft shit when I'm in the shower.
Okay.
All right, so if it's singing, I'm
some like R&B and like I see
because you know, like in the rain,
some TJ Sloan, you know,
just grab the fucking, you grab the water and you just pull it to your heart, and you look at the fucking shower head. You know?
You ever look up and pull the cord?
Yeah,
and
just pull it.
Yeah.
That's weird, dude. That's so you always wanted to sing since you were 12. You graduated, you fucking found it, you wanted to do it.
Yeah, 100%. This is,
and then
I mean, there's no
2 years ago is when you like really got to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's when I really started taking it seriously. After Home, I was like, you can't go back. Like, this is it. This is what you want to do. And then shortly after Home, I got connected with what's the name of the company? That's the Toledo people who handle like bands and stuff and get them live gigs and stuff. I don't remember the name. I feel really bad about that. But I got connected with some of the dudes who do like live gigs, and so I started doing some live gigs at like the Ottawa Tavern. You know what I mean? Civic Music Hall, stuff like that. And so that's when I really started to love it. You know what I mean? Like, I love singing and being like, I love being in the booth and working on stuff, but singing for people live, that's what rocks my socks off.
You ever think about doing like covers?
I've done some covers here and there, you know what I mean? And like those are fun.
Singers and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Always.
Because that can bring in some decent cash, you know what I mean, by like doing that and making that a gig and everything. The only problem is like my songs, other than maybe like fairy tales, aren't really like wedding material, and so like I'd be just doing covers, which is fine, you know what I mean. A lot of people get paid bank by just doing covers, you know what I mean. Yep. But I just I don't know, like I have this passion to like do my music and have people connect with my lyrics and my words, you know what I mean?
Because that's your your expression.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're singing somebody else's expression in your voice.
Yeah.
We're always happier when we're our authentic selves anyway, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the way to go, though, because singing's a talent. That's a talent that not a lot of people have.
It's true.
And you have that. You can make good money with the fucking voice.
Right.
And I guess you want to do it by yourself. You want to do it the real way. You want to see if you can do it with your own voice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Fuck other people's words, dude.
Well, that's the thing, is that like the reason I want to make music so much is because I grew up listening to different bands and musicians and artists, and the way that they could take the way I felt and they just took it right out of me and put it in a song. I'm like, that's beautiful. I want to do that for other people. Yeah. And so looking back on some of my past tracks, like Drive, I wrote the song Drive when I was at one of the lowest points in my life. Like I was done. You know what I mean? Like I was done, bro. And so I wrote that song and I released it thinking, this isn't going to connect with anybody. Everyone's going to say, this is too dark, TJ. This was honestly just too suicidal. Like, it sounds bad. You shouldn't have released this. And I'm like, this one's not for anybody else. This one's for me. Right. And no one said that. No one said that I shouldn't have released it. Instead, I had people coming out of the woodwork saying like, hey man, people from high school saying, hey man, I heard that song and like, I really connected with that. Like, that was something that like, I play that when I'm sad. And I'm like, that's all I want, man. I want the way I felt to help someone else. Yeah. It makes other people feel better too. You know what I mean?
Your struggle made like you wrote it down and then you expressing it. Yeah. And somebody feeling it. That's the whole reason why I do this. Yes. Is to like, you know, if I'm having a good day, my mood's on 10, I can be all funny and make everybody laugh. Good. Yep. I can go home and go to sleep.
Yep. That's what it's all make what I mean? Connecting with people.
Feel good. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Expressing yourself and making other people feel good. That's the best thing that life has to offer. So
yeah. Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna ask you a random question.
Okay. Hit me with anything.
Actually, no. What's the future for TJ Sloan?
The future for TJ Sloan. Okay. So I want to keep working on my tracks, but honestly, I would love to start playing some bigger stages. I love my local places in Toledo. Right. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love the Ottawa Tavern. I love Civic Music Hall. I've never gotten to play at Frankie's, but God, I want to. I don't know if they're still open now. You know what I mean? With everything that's gone on. But I want to play like stadiums. You know what I mean? Even if I don't sell them out, I'd love to open for somebody. You know what I mean? Just because like I'd be fine with opening for somebody. I've opened for people almost every show that I've ever done. I've opened for somebody.
Sing in front of a lot of people.
I just want to sing in front of a lot of people. I want people, because I truly believe I may not be the best in the world, but I think I'm good enough that when people hear me, they stop. They go, whoa, who is this? What is that? Yeah. I like that.
You
know what
I mean? Shut the whole podcast down when you started singing. I almost was like, turn this shit off.
Exactly. That's what I mean, though. I do believe that my music and my voice are strong enough that I can be put in front of a group of people and they'll walk away as fans.
Yeah.
And so the future for me is collaborating with other artists. I have some artists on my plate that I have been wanting to work with for a while that I'm finally going to get to on some upcoming projects. But then also I would love to, I've written some like trap hop stuff, some heartbreak stuff. I'd love to write, some happier tracks, some come up tracks. Like I'm on the rise, I'm coming up. You know what I mean? I'm what's next type tracks. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's where I'm headed next.
A little cockiness.
Yeah, like for that. sure.
That's
exactly.
Cool as shit, dude. Okay, what was your first impression when you met me? When I opened that door and you walked in?
I thought you were the bouncer.
Really?
I'm like, this guy makes sure that no sketchy characters are coming in. That's his job.
Shit. Like,
and then I'm like, this guy could rough me up if he wanted to. I'm like, I'm glad I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. I'm on the list, dude. I'm on the list. What do you think is the biggest problem in the world?
The biggest problem in the world. People don't do enough self-reflection. I think a lot of people are far too caught up with what's wrong with everybody else that they don't stop to take a look and say, maybe I have some growing up to do.
Want to shine a light on somebody else that's taking a shit, why they're taking a shit in their own way. But if you diverge the attention over to this guy, then I don't look so bad.
Right.
That's how they do it. And then their pile of shit is getting fucking huge.
Right.
And then the guy that they,
it's not a shitty example, believe it or not.
It's not. That's why I'm laughing about. Like,
yeah. But the cover up shit is not okay, dude.
Right.
You can't cover shit up.
I think that and I also, so I have a personal philosophy. I believe if you chase these 3 things, you'll be happy in life. And that's now. I got a heart, 8-bit heart, like a video game heart on my chest. Love. And this tattoo we were talking about, acetylcholine, the chemical that makes you dreams. If you focus on now, love, and dreams, you'll be happy. If everyone just focused on now, love, and dreams, they'd be happy.
Holy shit, dude. I just recently started focusing on that. Yeah. My PTSD is getting better. Everything's getting better. My whole life is looking up. Like, that's for real.
Yeah.
Right now, I got to focus on what's happening right now.
Yep.
I got a ton of dreams, and I got to stay focused for these. And I love fucking the people I love and love me and shit like that. They're what keep me going, dude. And,
yeah, exactly.
And that's
anxiety and hatred of self comes from reflecting on the past, not staying in the now.
Right. Yeah. You gotta focus on the road ahead of you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's part of now is doing what I can now to get myself one step closer to those dreams every single day. And then love, that's about like, loving the people around you and making sure they know it too. You know what I mean? I tell my homies I love them before they leave. You know what I mean? I'm like, I love you, bro. And if they don't say it back, I'm like, hey, I love you, bro.
No,
like if I don't see you tomorrow, you know what I mean? Exactly. Hug them.
Touch hearts.
You know what I
with
mean?
them,
Exactly. Real. And like, I love strangers. A stranger holds the door open for me. I'm like, I don't tell them I love them because that'd be kind of, it'd be a little weird.
I love you.
I'm like, I love that person. You know what I mean? Like, just because they're out there, they're spreading positivity. You know what I mean? They're spreading.
And it's like, it's good for everybody.
It's good, yeah.
Now
we all just gotta love each other.
Some motherfucker, and then like, thank you. Oh, you have a good day too, bro.
Yes, exactly.
Everywhere this guy goes,
I'm a magnet for that because I
this
love
gas station. These ladies up here love him.
Well, I love that.
I make sure I make him laugh before
walks in there with his moo and everything.
Yeah, and I just be wearing a moo up there. I just don't care. And everybody loves me. I got gas stations all over the place that I'm like a regular to.
You're a celebrity.
And they're just, hey!
Good.
Settle down.
Good. That's how it should be, man.
Sit down. It's time to get back to work, ladies.
I just came to get a coffee.
Yeah. And
you gotta spread the positivity. You know what I mean? There's always dark shit going on, but if we focus on the positive and we try to spread that, you know what I mean?
Spreads just like negativity. Positivity does.
It does.
And that's why we actually started this. He used to do something called the morning cup of tea, positive words of reinforcement of how he felt of the day and how he got through the day at morning. And like, that's basically how one big thing about us is spreading the love.
Good.
Reminding everybody you're not alone.
Right.
We've all gone through bullshit.
Right. Oh yeah.
Just because I'm good right now doesn't mean fucking 2 years ago I didn't want to die.
Right. Exactly.
And there's low points in everybody's life, and that's what you need to realize is everybody goes through some shit like that. Like, and maybe you're just meeting this person on their low, but you can see who the person is. Like, I know I'm low, but I'm fucking still striving. I'm still going. I'm running through this muck, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
But you can just see that some people that don't give a fuck, and the world is crazy. Everybody needs to hold themselves accountable. You are right. That is a very true.
That's a big thing. If you can't hold yourself accountable, you're not going to grow.
Exactly. You're
just going to be a shitty person your whole life.
Yes. I think one of the most annoying things that I ever hear people young and old, is they say, well, I don't give a shit. And I'm like, I don't give a shit should be an answer you give when someone asks, what do you want for dinner? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We can have Pizza Hut. Yeah. We can have Olive Garden. Doesn't matter to me.
I'll eat a salad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But saying I don't give a shit to big stuff, that annoys me. Because I'm like, you should care. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get one shot at this. You know what I mean? You get one chance. And you don't waste it. You know what I mean? Don't squander it.
I kind of give the I don't give a shit attitude, but I know that I'm 100% me though. Like,
yeah,
that's why I don't give a shit. Like, I might be too much for you. Like, as a person, my personality is too vibrant or too loud or something for you.
Right.
But like, that's not going to change me who I am.
Right.
That just means that we're not compatible.
Yes, and that's exactly how you should see it. Yes.
And but I just try to be me every day, and it's weird. I know it's weird, but I like it. I like having fun, and people. I don't know, the look on people's face when I wear a muumuu, that's worth it right there. I wear like a Shaka Zulu muumuu, like a fucking, what is it?
It's like some old African garb, like one of the dresses that they but they're not dresses. The men wear them. But
I see you.
Or like
I wasn't sure what it was. I was trying to picture it.
Grandma's nightgown.
Okay.
He'll wear one on the grandma muumuu from time to time.
Grandma's nightgown makes me really feel I feel 100% comfortable in that.
Good.
Because it's a long sleeve and I can show my fucking chest tattoos and I can I feel like That's my form.
Walks around with no underwear on.
I mean, I could, but I don't. But if it was hot out, I would seriously ponder on it and see, like, you know what?
This summer, you never know what's coming.
Oh yeah.
You never know. But the African muumuus, they're way too short because my balls will slip out of those real quick. I'll be sitting down, bro. I don't know how to sit like a lady yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how they're all like this. I'll be all wide open. You'll be looking at my nuts right now. I'll be like, I'm sorry.
Hey, look, bro, T. Why is that one a little bigger than the other one? You should go see the doctor.
There's definitely a lump on that, dude.
You should trim them up a little bit.
Would you rather be a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond?
That's a good question. I think I've been a big fish in a small pond. I'd rather be a small fish in a big pond. Because I grew up in a small town. I grew up in Waseon, Ohio. And I always felt like I was too big for that pond. You know? They're very old school in their ideologies and the way they do things and stuff like that. And I always felt like I was much more like just ready for something bigger. You know what I mean? Like the biggest thing Waseon had to offer me was like a movie theater. And I loved my hometown. I loved growing up there. It was quiet. You know what I mean? It was safe. You know what I mean? It was, all that shit. But I wanted to strive for bigger. And so now in Toledo, I do feel like a small fish in a big pond. But to me, that makes me want it more. Right. You know? Because makes you work harder. Exactly. Makes me work harder. It makes me know that I can't just be at the top by putting in minimal effort. I have to put in that effort every day. I have to strive to get there. If you're gonna go somewhere, you got to do it like Yep. It's a lot easier because then you can eat and get bigger in this fucking big pond. Yes, dude. You have room to grow. Be a big fish in a big pond, dude. Yeah. Badass. Yes, exactly. Fucking, what was the most difficult thing you ever had to go through? Most difficult thing I ever had to go through. Oh, that's a tough question. So when I wrote Drive, I was at my lowest point. And I've got, without getting into deep or into too much of it, I've got a slew of like mental health issues, and I had gone through a couple different things that year. What was that? 2019. I had gone through a couple different things that year where, I had gone through a breakup, not too long after that, like the different family members like passed away, different things like that. And just it kind of snowballed, you know what I mean? Like to the point to where bigger, and like honestly looking back, like I don't think all that much happened to me. I think my mindset was so bad. It was so negative, not even towards other people, just towards myself. You know what I mean? I didn't love me. I hated getting up every day. I didn't want to do it anymore. And every day I said, why are you doing this? Why are you getting up? Why are you trying? Why are you going into work? Why are you clocking in? Why are you clocking out? Yep. And just this tiny little voice said, just one more day. Give me one more day. And I said that every day. Just give me one more day. Until eventually those days paid off. Yeah. I met Nino performing Drive before it was released. It was just a beat that I found and sang on stage. You know what I mean? And, he resonated with those words, I don't want to live, but I don't want to die. I just want to drive. And he's like, man, that song's really a vibe. I'd love to get you in my studio to like record it. And I'm like, okay, that'd be awesome. Cause I don't have a studio. You know what I mean? Like I just send my clips to somebody, they master them, all that good stuff. And then they send them back. So I said, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's go check out your studio. And we recorded Drive, and it was, I think, one of the best songs I've ever done. And once again, I didn't release it for anyone else but me. And now I have an album out. Right. Through performing that song one day and meeting Nino, we were able to put that album together. Now we have an album out. When a forest burns down, it regrows. So yes, good. So the forest, when it gets shitty, that's when you start, when you hit rock bottom, you got a good place to start fucking building stairs to get back to the top. Yep. Well, one of those, what was the sack of, what was it?
the big tree, that big giant tree out west, it needs forest fire in order to reproduce.
Right.
The giant sequoia.
Yeah, that's it.
It needs a fire for it to release its seeds. And, and it's the craziest thing. But like if you ever go like up north, like there's a forest fire up north where we go up north. 3 years later, dude, I come up there. It was the most beautiful thing ever. There's a million fucking birds nesting in these tiny trees.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's really not that fucking bad. Like everybody regrows, even the earth. Oh fuck, I fucked up, and here I'm gonna regrow.
And the big thing is, what got you through that? That little trace of positivity.
Yeah.
And then it grew, and then it snowballed, and now.
And then it snowballed into an album. And now you're here, like the future. I'm gonna collab with artists and fucking.
Yep.
So what's the 3 things on your bucket list then?
Bucket list. I used to say all the time that I want to be on a talk show, like a late night talk show. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? But no, here we are. You know what I mean? Here we
Boom.
are. But
dreams
bucket list.
Dreams come true.
I'm not Jay Leno, but I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're good. I'm gonna cross that one off.
Yeah.
No. I want to. So that's still one. I'd still love to be on like a major league broadcast, like Jimmy Fallon or something like that. Just because like that's always seemed like fun. You know what I mean? To be in front of the. No, come on, don't get me wrong.
I was just kidding, dude.
But and then I want to get to a point to where I'm making enough in music that I can quit my day job. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't necessarily need to be your next Justin Bieber, your next Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? I don't have to be making the world's money. I just want to make enough that I can look at my peers and we all came up together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can provide enough for me and my girlfriend and our baby on the way. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. So that's 2. And then 3, man, I don't know. I'm not much of a traveler, but I guess if I were touring the world would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? I'm not much of a guy for travel. I know a lot of people say they're like, man, I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to, you know what I mean? Somewhere crazy. I've always had this ideology that like, if I create a life around myself that I don't want a vacation away from, then I don't need vacation. But touring the world would be cool because it'd be cool to see people all over the world sing along with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm on stage and there's people out in the crowd and they know every word.
Yeah.
That's
English isn't even their first fucking language.
Right, exactly. Like you got to look at like the popularity of like K-pop. It's not English, but I know so many people here in the United States where English is their first language, but they also know K-pop songs like the back of their hand because they love the music that much. Yep. They've learned the language. That is so cool. You know what I mean? Yep. So for people to learn English because of my songs,
that's
come on,
cooler.
That's incredible. You know what I mean?
Actually, dude, they just know how to. They know how to like say the song. They don't know what words they're saying.
Right.
That's crazy. They'll sing your whole entire song in American and literally come back and be like, I don't understand what you're saying.
But it's making them feel some kind of way, you know, and that's important.
And that's it. It's all about the vibe that they get from it.
Yeah.
You know, that's all that you're looking for. Is somebody gonna vibe to this, or is somebody gonna fucking? I don't know, because some people are gonna hate everything you do.
That's true.
There's haters on everything anybody does, dude. Like, this dude dries his hair too much, dude.
Right.
Why'd it go straight back? Just talking shit, dude.
No, I hear you. But yeah, you know, like I think that we're all just we're doing what we can, you know?
No, we're just sitting on this fucking rock right here, just fucking seeing what the fuck we get, you know?
We're vibing, yeah. And you know what? Too, is that I think the cool thing about music is that it's going to mean something to somebody. It's going to mean something to somebody. You look at the song Friday by Rebecca Black and everyone trashed that song, man. You know what I mean? Friday.
Oh, I love
remember that
Friday,
song? Gotta get up on Friday.
Yeah.
Or gotta get down on Friday. I don't remember what it was. But I do know that even if it didn't mean anything to anybody else, it meant something to her. It meant something to Rebecca Black. And now she's a major artist. You know what I mean? She's making songs today. A lot of people thought she fell off the face of the earth. I follow her on Spotify and she's making music today. You know what I mean?
That song, regardless of what you think about it, it went viral.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it did.
Everybody, if I started singing that in a crowded hall, everybody would be like, Friday.
Yes.
Yeah,
everyone
real,
knows
dude.
it. You know what I mean?
love that song.
Yeah.
I don't think I love it, but I love the chorus. You know,
yeah, it's catchy. You know what I mean?
Just that catchy shit. Like, I don't know, man. What makes people bite is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Look at Old Town Road. You know what I mean? Who would have thought Old Town Road would have caught on? You know what I mean? It was just some kid who made Red Dead Redemption. There we go. Videos. Just as like a meme with this song on it. And he bought that beat for like, if I remember correctly, he bought that beat for like $15. And Old Town Road is the most streamed song of all time.
Because kids listen to it over. And
I don't even knock it because like I've got it on my summer playlist. I love the song.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually a really good.
He got Billy Ray Cyrus on it. He's a legend.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And it's crazy to me how, but every kid I know.
Yep.
Now he's hated though. Now they hate him.
Oh, because
of the blood shoes.
Oh yeah. People are always mad about something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Didn't he give the devil a lap dance or something?
Oh, they're mad at that
Call
too.
Me by Your Name. Yeah. It's a cool video.
He wrote a strip pole to hell, dude.
Right.
That's awesome. Like, you know how hard he clapped when he hit the ground?
Oh yeah.
Huh, damn, no wonder you're fucking giving the devil a lap dance, you sexy motherfucker.
Yeah. And what's funny is that like I saw memes that were talking about like it was like hardcore metal bands looking at them and being like, oh, you've pissed people off. Is this your first time? You know what I mean? Because like they've been doing devil shit forever. You know what I mean?
It's been Satanist groups.
Oh yeah,
that are fucking
exactly.
famous and shit. Come on,
exactly.
Dude.
So they're just I don't know. People are just
fucking
mad.
bitch about right now. That's what social media, like you said. Everybody fucking, oh, look at he worships the devil, fucking piece of shit. Does anybody think the same with me? And then somebody thinks the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the shitty part about fucking internet. It's because stupid people from different states can come together. There's fucking at least 20 stupid people in every state.
At least.
At the very least.
20
being
people.
Nice.
Right.
Being very generous. There's at least 20 in every state. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
52 states, dude. That's a ton of people.
There's not 52.
40.
Oh
50,
my God. This
states.
guy doesn't even know.
I'm retarded. Thank you. 52 states.
Oh, on that note, let's play this song real quick.
Yeah, please play this song. Please don't remember what I just said. I hope Spotify don't click this.
Silly ass. All right, I'm going to mute us.
You look so beautiful in that dress, but I wanna see it all. You're my star girl, you're my actress. For you, I'm anything you want. You know we usually cruising at 10, so now let's kick it to 11. Cause you're so fine and you're so sexy, and I wanna make you feel lovely. So can we get things back to how they used to be? Baby, there's no world, just you and me. I wanna make you feel lovely, I wanna make you feel it all. And every time that you touch me, girl, you're all that I want. I wanna make you feel like nothing that you've ever had before. So when you're leaving, you say that's it. I know you're coming back for more. I wanna make you feel me. I wanna make you feel. You know I gotta be a good guy, but you make me want it bad. Don't want you to get a big head, but you're the best I've ever had. You say you're leaving me in this bed. I'd rather you come lay with me instead. Cause you're so fine, you're so sexy. I wanna make you feel lovely. So can we get things back to how they used to be? Baby, there's no one, just you and me. I wanna make you feel lovely. I wanna make you feel it all. And every time that you touch me, girl, you're all they don't want. I wanna make you feel like nothing that you've ever had before. So when you're leaving, you say that's it. I know you're coming back for more. I wanna make you feel. I wanna make you feel. Everything you feel, I wanna make you feel. I wanna make you feel. I know you're coming back to me. I wanna make you feel lovely. I wanna make you feel it home. And every time that you touch me, girl, you're all that I wanna make you feel like nothing that you've ever had before. So when you're leaving, you say that's it. I know you're coming back for more. I wanna make you feel. I wanna make you feel.
It's fucking glorious. What a beautiful fucking. I love that song. Dude.
Thank you. I'm so glad people like it.
I really
man.
like it.
Me and Nino really thought we had something special. And we're like, what if it flops? You know, what if no one likes it? You know what I mean? And it's been so well received. I'm so thankful.
And that's why when he came on, he's like, dude, I gotta play this. This one is like fire for real. This one might be a hit.
I
really hope so.
If I was a music fucking producer, I'd be like, sign him. Sign that motherfucker right now. But that's just me, and I'm just some stupid guy from fucking Michigan.
No, we're not stupid at all.
Well, some semi-smart guy from Michigan.
You just met him. You don't give him that confidence.
Give me 48 hours. You're gonna be like, dog, you gotta chill out. You're gonna have to chill out, dude. Let me ask you one more question.
Okay.
If you had, you do it. You ask it.
Okay. Dun. You got one last thing to say to the world.
Okay.
What would it be?
Stream Lovely on Spotify and Apple Music. Remember me?
Yeah, please.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. That's it.
That'd probably be what it was. I probably would say, like, please, like, listen to my music after I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like, I put my heart and soul into this shit.
Dude, I swear to God, I'll bang that shit.
I want you to know.
I'll bang that shit every day when you're alive.
I've listened to that song many times and touched myself in the shower at the same time, you know?
I'm not going to lie. I might have to. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want you to feel creepy about it.
No,
but I do want you.
I have food porn. No, I'm a food porn star.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Really?
Kidding. Wow, I didn't know that."
He said, "Wow, I really want to go home."
Do you still game?
Do I still game?
You still gaming?
Yeah, I'm gaming. I'm not streaming as much. I really dropped the hours on that because I'm really trying to focus like solely on music. You know what I mean? But I was streaming on Twitch. I mean, I was streaming 3-4 days a week for a long time there. You know what I mean?
I stream about 5 days a week on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. That's picking up. That's getting huge.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's there's something for everybody, I guess.
There was things we found out about becoming a Twitch affiliate. Like
they want to take my logo with
what we do, they want exclusivity. Once you get to a certain point, and that ain't happening.
Right.
So we were like, okay. That's the only reason.
I understand what they're doing.
100%.
100%
Right. Oh
understand
yeah.
what they're doing.
Yep. They're trying to make their scratch. You know what I mean? I get it.
So I just went to YouTube and just, try to build it from there.
Yeah.
That'd be even cool. I'm a famous gamer YouTuber. That's cool.
Plug yourself in all your
before we
social
go out
medias, how we can find you, how we can find everything you put out.
Yeah. So on any streaming platform, whether it be Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, any of those, you just look up TJ Sloan. That's TJ space SLOAN. And then for any of my social medias, it's TJ Sloan Sings. Same spelling, just sings at the end. And the only other thing that's different is TikTok. Gotta plug that. Kids are all about the TikTok.
Yep.
I actually love TikTok too, so I can't even try to knock it.
I haven't even opened the app ever.
No, you'll get sucked in. Here's the thing about TikTok is the algorithm is so stupid smart. It will you like one video, it's gonna throw you such random shit at first because it doesn't know what you want. And then the more stuff you like, the more it's gonna go, okay, we know what you like.
My
and then
TikTok
it's gonna start showing you
is
more.
full of conspiracies and hippie shit.
That's great.
And learning about animals and plants.
See,
Swear to God.
a second,
and motivation.
You
for
can
a
do it about
second-
animals and plants?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anything. My buddy, he watches people carve wood.
Yeah.
It's just videos of people carving wood into different cool things.
There's a guy on there
There's
that
everything.
he makes things out of nature. Everything out of nature, and he puts videos out there.
I ain't never
anything.
fucking seen this shit.
Like, I always talk shit about TikTok, but it is the coolest app out there.
You
It
fucking
really
piece of
is.
shit.
I'll get lost in TikTok way faster because you're watching all
Oh,
videos
man.
that you
It's
like
YouTube,
now.
but faster.
Way
it's like
better.
YouTube, but way faster.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There are
'Cause
times
YouTube-
when you're like, damn, I want to watch more of this,
right.
and I can't
Oh,
unless
Right.
I look
God.
at, but yeah.
You sons of bitches. I can learn about plants and animals on
Yes.
this?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You just search the nature hashtag, like a couple of videos, and it's gonna know he likes nature. For a second, I accidentally fell down a hole of Star Wars TikToks, and I like Star Wars, but I'm not like huge fan, so a lot of the references I didn't understand. But I was like, it's kind of funny, so I'd hit like, and, then,
Right,
like
yeah.
and then before I know it, TikTok was just showing me Star Wars videos. I'm like, wait, hold on, I gotta change it. I gotta change this.
I gotta
up.
go and like some things.
Yeah, so I went search some different hashtags, like some different things, and then sometimes it knows without me telling it what I like, because Facebook does that too. So they're in my brain somehow. I don't know how,
they're
but
in
they're
your
they're in my
phone.
brain somehow.
Your phone.
And so, because there's some stuff I don't say out loud. Like for a second, TikTok was like, "We're gonna start
You
showing you."
research it in your phone though sometimes, even on Google.
That's true. That's probably what
Yeah.
it is. So for a second, TikTok was like, "You want to see this video of a middle-aged woman in a bikini?" I'm like, "What? Why? Why would you show me
Kinda.
that?" And
Actually, yes.
There's like hashtag MILF. I'm like, "You sons of bitches, you know. How do you know?"
Yeah.
They fucking
Wow.
know.
It was
I
that.
love
It
that.
was milfhunter.com.
I was on MILF TikTok for a second. So
Right. Hey, why not?
what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. There's a little bit of everything. Now
Milfs
that I
are
know
good.
that there's plants, animals, and milfs, I'm
Milfs,
there, dude.
milfs, and cougars and milfs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Best thing
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world.
Cougars and milfs. Sign me up, dude.
You know,
I'm
they
there.
got both cougars. They got
Yeah.
they got both of them.
Did you plug your TikTok
The
in?
TikTok. What's your TikTok?
Yeah, it's TJ Sloan Sings TikTok. So I just threw TikTok at the end because I
How
had a TJ
original.
Sloan Sings, and it was I had a TJ Sloan Sings and I got locked out of it and I couldn't get back in, and I was going run. They were giving me the runaround on how.
How did you get locked out? You share some conspiracy shit.
No, I forgot they had me relog in, and I hadn't relogged in since I got the app because I opened it and it was there and I couldn't remember my password. And when I went to password reset, I had logged in with Instagram originally and they stopped supporting Instagram login, and I never changed my account so it didn't require an Instagram login. So I was just kind of locked out. And when I tried to click on the, I can't log in with Instagram anymore, it just brought me to the same page that was like not found or whatever. And so I'm like, I'll just make a new TikTok. It's not a big deal. I
Right.
just covered a couple songs. You know what I mean? It wasn't a
Right.
big deal. So but yeah, I'll cover songs. I even started doing this thing where I'll like give snippets of like some original stuff that I'm working on. I got a snippet up there on my TikTok actually called of a song called King Pyro that I'm working on. So
Ooh.
I'm real excited about that one, to be honest with
So
you.
is it coming out soon? Or are you
It's-
making a new album?
It's in the works. It's in the works. I don't know what the next project looks like yet. I'm
well,
still
you
working
remember
on
what Nino said? That song was the first one you guys talked about and one of the last ones you guys put together, right?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yes. we started on it, and it was one of the only times that Nino and I we weren't connecting, because we usually connect so well and just vibe, and whatever's in my head he makes happen somehow. But on that one, it was locked in here, and he was trying different stuff, and I'm like, that's not quite it, and so we put it down for a second. We're like, let's try something else, we'll come back to it. And we came back to it towards the end of the album, and Lovely almost wasn't gonna make it on the album because it was taking so long.
That's our favorite song.
I know, but I'm so glad it made it. I'm so glad it made it.
That's like one of my for real favorite songs, not even no joke.
I really appreciate that. I'm so glad people love it, because it fills me with joy.
Yeah, dude, thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
I want your autograph on my table.
Okay.
Before you leave.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming. When you release more shit in the future.
No, we want a video for Lovely. That's what we want.
Video?
Yeah, we'll spotlight on our morning show.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what we want. Hey, if you don't have a video by next week, we're coming for you.
You have to give me some time.
All you would have to do is start of the video. You look so beautiful in that dress. It's the fucking just some girl in a red dress.
Just dancing.
I can see it all the way. She's just feeling herself in a red dress.
Right.
I can see it, bro. There, you have the first part. Dude, that's
I
it.
just got to make another 3 minutes and 40 seconds, right?
That's it, dude. It's like, it's not that hard. Dude.
No, the whole video is her flowing.
Yeah, just her.
I love it.
Yeah, but I would love that. I'd probably spotlight it 4 days in a row.
Okay.
If
I'll let you know when it's on the way.
But I don't care.
I'll let you know when it's on the way.
You know.
Yep.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It was awesome. When you release new shit, feel free to come back and tell us about it. And that's it for episode 79.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's it for episode 79. You guys have a great night. I love every single one of you.
Peace out.
Peace.